What's your thoughts back my SmackDown review for September 26, 2025. I am not excited for Crown Jewel this year. But the plus side is it's not Saudi Arabia, so I'm not forcing myself to do it this time around. But what the fuck was the main event though? Anyways, it was in the Key Center in Orlando, Florida, so Booker T was on commentary this time around with Michael Cole. Actually, it was nice to hear Booker T on here, so and there's that, and there's a match that was actually confirmed for Crown Jewel. That's not the Crown Jewel championship reign fucking shit. It's John Cena versus AJ Styles. Honestly, that should be the main event of Crown Jewel. Like, Cody and Seth does not need the main event. I'm sorry. Like, what is that going to do with either guy? Like, let them have a backseat to this match and have that be the main event of Crown Jewel. John Cena and AJ Styles. Like, they deserve one more time against each other. Anyways, then we cut the ringside where we hear from Paul Heyman ask a question about the Orlando crowd. Said, what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the real World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, which had the fans boo him, and then outcome. There was OTC chants, by the way, to which Paul would say he would love to talk about Roman Reigns, but it despite disrespectful to talk about the injury when he got stretchered out of Paris by Bronson Reed. Shall we talk about the dog who will main event WrestleMania for 5 to 10 years, Braun Breaker, and then he talked about the rumors about Brock Lesnar, and then Cody comes out. And then interrupts him, the WWE Champion comes out, you know. He said, we got clearance of the Crown Jewel ring from last year as Cody gets on the turnbuckle. And then, you know, he talked about, you know, Cody wants to get right to the point. So let's talk about Brock Lesnar. And then they show a screenshot of Paul Heyman with Brock Lesnar. And I'm serious, like, oh my god, is Brock Lesnar gonna be part of this group with Seth? Or maybe it's because of the War Games coming up at Survivor Series, which I think that's a possibility. He talks about that, you know, Heyman said Cody is talking about the GOAT, and as the greatest of all time, he respects that. Cody is asking about Brock Lesnar, and Cody and everyone else knows that when Brock Lesnar is here, everyone is in danger, and Paul has good news for Rhodes, that Lesnar is not here tonight. And then Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed comes out, and, you know, they got into a brawl, and then who fucking comes out to save Cody Rhodes? If the answer is Randy Orton, congratulations, because he did. Why does it always have to be Randy Orton? Seriously. Then we got a no one contenders match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The Street Profits defeats Meldo Miz. And I am sorry. Can the White Six face anybody else besides the Street Profits? Like, literally, there's other tag teams on SmackDown, like the Morrissey Machine Guns and that. Why couldn't it be anybody else besides the fucking Street Profits? And I was like, the 3 out of 5 I'll give it, but seriously, can anyone else? Anyway, during the night, Sammy Victoria was facing up with the triple threat competitors, which, oh god, I gotta talk about that. Then Julian Keon James defeats Meaty and B-Fab. Nothing to talk about it. Wine. It was just a bland tag match. But then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are backstage. They confirmed by NXT Soul Ruka and Sarah, and they want to shot the tag titles, and then I was like, really? Anyways, then there's a video package of the Crown Jewel Champions, which you're not gonna win. They're not gonna keep the belts because Saudi Arabia wants to keep the fucking belts, but you get a fucking ring. And they also talk about, John Cena will face AJ Styles as part of the Cena retirement tour, which, make that the main event of it, okay? Anyways, then Drew is already in the ring. Talks about he came back to WWE in 2017. He won his second WWE championship in front of a bunch of screens, and it should have been where he stands as WWE champion now after WrestlePalooza, and then Nick Aldis comes out with tells McIntyre not to make excuses, and then Drew said it means as well as to be the Cody Rhodes Mandarin team, but Nick refused to deal with Drew's thing. And then we saw the return of Jacob Fatu, and he beat up Drew McIntyre after that. Okay, a Drew McIntyre's Jacob Fatu feud. That's fine. There was a Soul video package about JC Romero, and I'm like, whatever. I mean, Soul is. I don't think he hasn't been the same ever since he lost fucking that match with Roman earlier this year. But let's be fair, he's not gonna beat Roman in a one-on-one match. I mean, come on. Then at the US Open Challenge, Sami Zayn's United States Championship Open Challenge, and NXT's Javon Evans answered the challenge. This was actually a really good US title match. And yeah, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. It was a good match, so. Anyways, then cut to backstage where Chelsea Green tries to recruit Nia Jax to her secret services, and then Nia just ripped the fucking paper up. Like, you gotta be fucking serious. Anyways, then Kill Wilson confronts Damian Priest, and then he trips on himself, and that was it. And then Ellsberg attacks him and saying it looks like we're getting somewhere now. And he said this is like going to continue until only one of them is left standing. And he wishes Priest a happy birthday before walking off, which, oh yeah, it's his birthday, by the way. Alright. this fucking triple threat match for the women's title. Tiffany trying to defeat Jade Cargill and Nia Jax. Get Jay and Nia away from the title and have Charlotte and Alexa be in this spot. Seriously, what the hell was that? I was going to channel my inner Crush the Clown, but I'm not going to do it for there. Like, they were botching, like fucking critically in this fucking thing, and then for some reason, now get pinned 1, 2, and the referee starts counting 3. I was like, wait, what the hell? It doesn't matter anyways. The match is aimed with the pin Nia, which Snevy came out and that's how it ends. Fucking what was that? 0, 0, 0 all the fucking time. Like, seriously, this is worse than Logan Paul's U.S. title run last year. But that dragged the show to a C+. I'm sorry, but that main event hurt this show to me. And yeah, the Jenny Ventura story movie, by the way, will be tomorrow. Sunday will be a late breaking news with Patrick, and then I'll do my Raw review on Monday. I know a lot of people are going to say, like, oh, is he going to quit doing these reviews? Go fuck yourself, as Cody said to The Rock, literally. But yeah, like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, as well as my signature channel, Talos Rush Review. Subscribe to the notification on that one. You will see on there No Mercy 2005 to do my October reviews, and there's that. There, bye-bye.